week we're talking about our favorite federations and what we liked about them. But before we go there, we're going to talk about a little event that we all attended not too long ago called Wrestling Under the Stars, a Northeast wrestling event that we attended. So guys, what'd you think of the stadium and everything that and the matches that went on?
Well, you know, the stadium is great. If you've never been down to Dutchess Stadium, it's a nice stadium. You know, it's a nice stadium to play ball in. I don't know about wrestling, but it's a nice stadium to play ball in. What do you think? What do you think of the stadium?
I gotta say the same thing. It's a nice place to watch a ball game.
Why is he on this thing again?
Well, because at the stadium, he decided...
I had a beer.
You had a beer?
And then he had
beer?
And then he had another one.
We saw
it right back to
and
it
another, and another, and another.
He had so many beers that the beer vendor bought a ticket to sit behind him.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought he was on that because of all the nachos and pizza he ate too.
Well, that's a part of it too. Now, if we're going to do the whole review, what we should say is we started out in a little pizzeria across from the stadium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome pizzeria. I wish I remembered the name because I'd give it a plug. I don't remember it, but if you're at Dutchess Stadium and you just go straight across, there's a pizzeria there and it's damn good, I can tell you that.
Great pizza.
Great pizza.
Anyway. The only one problem with the pizza was the pepperoni.
Oh, you were just complaining. What do you care? You got drunk.
It was before the event.
You don't even remember what pizza.
It was before the event.
You told us earlier you thought it was sausage, not pepperoni.
Sausage pizza.
That pepperoni ran through him so quick. Believe me, he was in the bathroom with that stadium in no time at all. You just see people going out of there like Godzilla walked in. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we get to the stadium at 2 o'clock. This is why we get to the stadium at 2 o'clock. Because the show was supposed to start at 7. Mm-hmm. Then there was a message that was sent to everybody that said, it's going to rain.
Exactly.
So because it's going to rain, we're going to start the meet and greet with some of the stars at 2 o'clock. And immediately following that, maybe 4:35 o'clock, we're going to start the matches. So here we are, and we're in our seats at about, 5 minutes to 2. Okay?
Yeah, damn early.
That thing started 7:05. All right? Now, 1 minute earlier did it start. Now, I understand it wasn't apparently the fault of the promoters. Apparently, they were told they could not start the show early.
There was people complaining that they started early and they
I
couldn't
gotta
get
say,
there.
I love the athletic commission.
Yeah.
Gotta love them in New York.
You gotta blame them.
You bastards.
Right.
State Athletic Commission.
So
No
they
joke.
apparently said if you advertise the 7 o'clock show, you can't start at 6. Well, apparently they didn't check the weather forecast because long about 8:45, the skies opened up. But we'll get to that in a minute. First off, the next thing is people were signing autographs. Okay, the following people were signing autographs. If I leave anybody out, let me know.
All right.
Hulk Hogan was there. His line was so long it looked like Obama's government cheese line.
Yeah.
Then you had Roddy Piper. He was there. His line was very long.
Yeah.
Vader was there. He had a pretty good line going for him. And then you had Lita, and you had the Beautiful People reunited.
Oh God, yeah.
You had Gold Dust, although I did not see him.
Could not see him.
Who am I leaving out? Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy.
And his girlfriend.
Ruby
Sky. Her line was out the door.
Her line, yeah.
And no one was getting autographs.
No one was getting autographs.
No.
A couple other people from the NEW promotion were signing autographs. Yeah. And that was organized pretty well. They had some people over there, some people over there. That was organized pretty well, and apparently everything went smooth there. So far, so good. All right, so we're sitting watching everybody get autographs, and we're having a good time. We're talking wrestling. And every once in a while, the rain will start to come down, and it stops. Then it'll start to come down, then it stops. And we're saying, geez, they got to start the show pretty soon. No, you know why they can't start the show? Because the state commission won't let them. So instead, they have a band.
Oh God, no! You don't want the band. Oh man.
Undisturbed or whatever.
Whatever they're
Something
called.
Creek.
I don't know what it is. Up the creek.
They were bad.
Up the creek without a paddle.
Thank God Jimmy Hart came out and helped them.
Now
Jimmy Hart saved them.
Here is something you must realize.
They don't call them out to themselves for nothing.
We're all. I think it's fair to say we're all fans of rock and roll. Okay.
That's not what you can call what they were playing.
When a 65-year-old man picks up a microphone and sings "Keep on Dancing," and it blows you away,
Right.
Yeah.
you might want to not quit your day job, pal.
Done. You're banned.
But anyway, Jimmy Hart was actually reasonably good. Jerry Lawler, we should say, was scheduled to be there, but because of the issues of the heart attack and all, he wasn't. They had a little tribute to him. Very nice.
And we got an
Very good.
update.
Got an
Apparently
update
he's
on his
doing
condition.
Yeah, he's doing
Very
well.
nice. Yeah, Jimmy Hart gave an update, so that was good. Everything's going good so far except the band, but you know we know the
Band
band.
sucked.
We put on our own music.
Right. So now the first match comes along, and here we go. All right. The first match is between two guys that look so much alike. I thought they were wrestling themselves.
Yeah.
They should put them as a tag team.
They should
Yeah.
put them as a tag team. It would be like the Executioners. Remember that when somebody slide
They
into the
look
ring,
like
the other guy would
twins.
slide out, you wouldn't even know it.
The only thing that distinguished themselves from each other were their tights.
Where they're tight. So we're literally sitting there going, I guess I'm rooting for the guy in the green. I don't know who he is. So you know what? Word to the wise, everybody can't look alike.
No.
You gotta have some image.
Distinguish yourself between each other.
Then we get Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh,
we
yeah.
forgot he was there.
Yeah,
Hacksaw Jim Duggan
Hacksaw
comes
Jim
out.
The
Duggan.
ho!
When he did that, at least 300-400 girls in the audience stood up. They thought they were being called on the loudspeaker system.
And maybe that's why he does that.
Maybe he does. Oh no, yep, there's one.
At least he knows where the hose are.
Right, there you go. You probably hit on something.
Good thing the Godfather wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd be pimping.
So, believe it or not, Hacksaw Jim Duggan looked pretty good, and he did pretty good, and that was a fairly entertaining match.
Well, they had to cart him over.
Yeah, well,
Don't forget that. A lot of these people got carted to the
That's
ring.
true.
Very few walked.
that's true. It was a long way, to be fair. It was a long way from where they had to have the dressing room to the ring. So some of these guys would get driven halfway out by like a golf cart, and then they'd get off it and walk to the ring. But nonetheless, his tag team partner was some guy. I don't know who he was. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember. I'm sorry. He wasn't too bad, but I don't remember him. And they were going against the Man Scout.
Oh,
Man
yeah, the
Scout.
Mound Scout.
Man Scout
Man
and
Scout.
Mr.
TA.
Mr. TA.
TA.
I saw him once
TA.
wrestle in big time
Who
wrestling.
cares who you saw wrestle? He should never wrestle again.
He sucked.
He was one of the worst guys.
Blow, pal.
Listen,
I have to
Retirement
say,
home's calling. Time for you to get your
listen.
meds.
I
There's
agree
this
with that.
Pepsi guy who's a better wrestler. I'm not going to
That's
mention
right.
his name, but he's a better wrestler.
I got a news flash. When the Man Scout
Right.
looks like Chris Benoit compared to you,
Right.
you might
Yeah.
want to join that band because you probably do a little bit better job.
Yeah.
Where did you see the guy wrestle?
Big time wrestling.
Did you get your money back?
You got screwed.
I didn't get an order back from him. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't
'Cause we
think
might
he was a
get
great
our money
wrestler
back.
anyway.
All right. Well, anyway, that
Yeah.
guy sucked, but it didn't matter because he got pinned. No,
Yeah.
actually, they pinned the
No,
Man
he
Scout,
left.
didn't they? He left.
Yeah, the other guy
He
left.
left.
Okay, yeah, they
like
pinned the
a
Man Scout. He's
biatch.
not really a bad wrestler. He's okay. The gimmick sucks, but he's okay.
Yeah.
Then let's see what we got. They introduced Hulk Hogan. I don't like Hulk Hogan. It's no secret I don't like Hulk Hogan, but it was kind of cool to see Hulk Hogan come out. And uncharacteristically, he was talking more about the fans than himself, and he was basically saying thank you to everybody. And out comes Roddy Piper.
Piper.
Now here's the thing. We all expect Roddy Piper to kind of get in the ring and they were going to have a hug and kissing contest and say thank you
That
and
didn't
we're the
happen.
legend. Did not happen. Instead, Piper, I guess reverting back to, he must have had some kind of a stuck in his head from way back on Piper's Pit, comes in and starts shooting with Hogan. Now I don't know whether it was planned or it was not planned, but I can tell you this, it didn't really look that
I
planned.
don't know. Hogan looked worried.
Hogan looked a little
He looked
worried.
scared.
Told Hogan that you were too busy trying to bang Cindy Lauper,
Oh,
which was a pretty good line.
Did not know that.
Didn't know that about Hogan.
I wonder if Linda knew about
There
that.
you go.
Yeah,
apparently not.
exactly.
Maybe that's one of the reasons she
Maybe the
divorced him.
warrior was right.
Maybe the Warrior was right.
It was an open marriage.
There was no truth to the rumor. That's what She-Bop was about, though.
Oh, man.
Maybe girls just want to have fun, but not She-Bop.
No.
Well,
Anyway, so
You know,
he says you were too
Hogan was
busy
one of the
trying to
girls.
bang Cindy Lauper, and you're too busy with your, I don't know,
Limos.
movies and lemos and all kinds of things. And Hogan looked a little bit distressed, and then they really got into it. And Piper basically said, let's settle this, and tore his whole shirt off, and he wanted to fight Hogan, and Hogan wanted to fight him, and then, like, nothing happened. For, I don't know,
5 minutes.
5 minutes, and then 5 more minutes, and then about 25 more minutes, and really for a while there I thought that the LSD I did as a child had kicked in, and I was just froze in time, because nothing was happening. But Eventually, they straightened things out, and
Hogan wanted to leave.
Hogan wanted to leave.
Piper let him leave.
No. Piper did not let him leave. Remember, he told Hogan, "Listen, you're going to give these people what they wanted to see."
And I guess he thought they wanted to see Hogan do the whole pose thing. Nobody wanted to see it.
No.
Maybe a few kids wanted to see it. Let's be fair about one thing. You know, we joke a lot on the show, but everybody came to see Piper and Hogan, and they really did a good job. And to see them in the ring together and arguing instead of like kissing ass was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was good.
So I'm going to give that 2 thumbs up. I thought that's obviously the highlight of the night. Now, Hogan, though, can't leave a highlight alone. So what does he do? He grabs the microphone and says, the promoter was worried about rain.
Right.
Oh, God. No.
And I said, don't worry, brother. It would never rain on the Hulkster. It would never rain on Roddy Piper. It would never rain on Big Vader. And he was right, it didn't. But 2 damn minutes after Vader's ass is in the golf cart, the sky opens up, okay? There were kids in the back building an ark trying to get the shit done, and we were running for cover. And it poured.
I ran so fast I almost ran over Jimmy Hart.
That's it.
Yeah.
Kept bumping into the little bastard every 2 seconds.
Jimmy Hart was apparently...
I thought he was managing me for a second.
Yeah, exactly. I think what Jimmy Hart really was doing, he was like in the pandemonium that had surfaced, because when I say it was raining, I don't mean sprinkling. I mean the skies opened up, okay?
There was like an inch of rain on the ground.
I could have swam the Hudson and been less wet than just walking out of the bleachers. And I think Jimmy Hart was back there trying to pick people's pockets. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, you know, because nobody was paying him no money for the water.
There was a couple
Autographs.
people falling because it was slippery when wet, you know?
Slippery when wet. Anyway, we're all huddled in a corner somewhere. Me, the idiot, I say whatever. If Brian Anthony and Matt Taven.
Yeah, Matt Taven.
Brian Anthony and Matt Taven can go out and wrestle in that ring, I must stand right there and watch them. So I stood there like a damn fool in the pouring rain.
Not us. We left.
In about, I don't know, a minute and a half,
Sorry,
they just called the match. They called the match. They just said, guess who wins? Brian Anthony. And that was it. He didn't pin anybody. He did not make anybody submit. They just said, he wins, goodbye, whatever. Then we heard, well, we're going to wait for the rain to subside, and maybe we'll get on with the matches. Well, in that stadium, you can't stand anywhere where it doesn't rain on you, because the way it's designed, there really is no shelter, and you're just getting poured
There's
on.
no overhead at all.
Unless you want to
really.
stand in one of the stalls in the bathroom. So, we left. So, to be perfectly honest, I guess they restarted the matches. I did not see Goldust. We did not see Matt
Hardy,
Taven and Brian Anthony come back. We did not see Matt Hardy.
No.
However,
We didn't miss much.
No.
right.
But just because we did forget a match, we did see the beautiful people.
Well, we saw the beautiful people.
Yes, that was a
The
very
beautiful
good
people fought.
I can't remember those girls' name, but Lita was the special guest referee
Let me
for
tell you
that
something
match.
about Lita. When it started to rain,
Not again.
she tried to get in the men's bathroom. Okay,
Really?
And she was selling stuff, and it was not an autograph.
Right.
If
I
she
heard
sees
I heard
you,
she
she's
cleaned
gonna
up at
do
this
something.
event.
She did clean up.
But
Anyway,
I don't think that's what she was selling.
I'll tell you
Well,
that.
she
off
made
the
a lot
air.
of money. She might have made more than Hogan.
Lita made so much money, believe me. I'll tell you.
Well, I don't know. Hogan selling $500 autographs.
Yeah, it was a little bit pricey. However, my review of the whole entire show, rain, shine, whatever, I had a lot of fun, and I think that anybody who can get Hogan and Piper in the same ring to really jaw jack each other like they did, that was worth everything. So
Yeah, it was not a bad show for if it's going to be your last show. Oops.
Oh.
Oops.
Yeah, you're
I'm sorry,
hurt.
Mike.
All right.
Sorry, Mike.
So
Could be your last show.
So as an overall, out of 5 stars, what do you give it? fellas?
out of 5 stars, what do you give it?
You just have to pick the stars.
Yeah. There's 5 stars.
1,
1,
2,
2,
5.
3, 4,
5.
5 being the best, 1 being lousy.
Come on.
Yeah.
4.
4.
4 out of 5. JC Van Dyke gives it 4 out of 5. I'll give it 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 is pretty good.
I gotta go with 3. I'm sorry. I'm
we
gonna
can
be
go 3 out of
rebel.
5. Uh-oh.
3.
All right. We're
3
split.
out of 5.
3 out of
That's
5.
Are we counting the whole show?
Because of the rain, 3 out of 5.
We're giving the whole show.
That's right.
We're counting the whole show.
Well, the beautiful people match was 5 out of 5.
Up till the
Yeah,
rain came, I was giving it about a 3 out of 5. Then when the rain came, and I went to the bathroom, and Lita was in one of those stores, okay? $25, man. So I have to give that 5.
I'm giving the band 0
I'll
out
give
of
that
5.
5. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do
The
that.
band
Let's start from the
dragged
beginning.
down the show.
Yeah.
Let's start. Stadium, 5 out of 5.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Banned, 0 out of 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper leaving some idiot on a golf cart.
That was
driving it
funny.
himself.
That was
That's
funny.
5 out of 5. A lot of people didn't see that, but that was funny.
That was funny as hell.
That was very good.
So all in all, probably we're going to say a 4 out of 5, which is a pretty damn good job considering you had the elements against you. You had there was a race somewhere in the other county against you. You didn't do too bad. So okay. So having
But
said
we
that,
do need to apologize because this guy kept haunting that poor beer vendor.
and we need to say one thing: if you're going to go to Sonic's in Newburgh past 9 o'clock at night,
Don't go.
Don't go.
forget them.
Don't go.
Don't
Okay.
go.
They will screw
They,
up
were,
your
they
order.
messed up
Screw my
our
order.
orders. This man was supposed to get a chocolate shake,
I was supposed to get banana, but I got pineapple because they ran out of bananas.
and they didn't even tell him.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder could get your order better right than these guys. Okay.
He
With the
ordered a
help of Ray
cheeseburger, and they didn't bring him anything. And then he told
It was
him he
a
ordered a
burger!
cheeseburger, and he got a burger.
I got a burger.
I got my order right, so I can't complain that much. But I'll tell you this. I got my order, and I'm sitting here watching these guys waiting for their order. None of it's right. None of it's on time.
He
none
got
of it's
his
together.
first.
I almost became a human popsicle.
We were all upset.
It was that cold.
I was
cold
supposed to
outside,
get an
we're
Oreo
rained,
mixer,
we've been rained on.
and I got the pineapple thing like he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a
So,
lot.
and here's what's worse. Instead of the help coming out and saying, yeah, you know, we blew this thing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they screwed
They're
up.
mad at us.
Bunch
They're
of
messing with them.
I
jabronis.
think we're messing with them.
Bunch of jabrones.
Yeah.
So, well, here's what we got to say to you, pal. You, how's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time you ask my
Is it
name,
because I was white?
Yeah,
You messing up
Yeah.
my orders?
No tip for you people
No,
anymore.
I didn't give him a
Next
tip.
time. I'll give you a tip. Get my order right next time.
All right,
If
here's
you
your
don't, I
tip.
swear to God, there'll be a coin drop right there. Right outside
Coin
that
drop?
freaking thing. They'll say name, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, never mind. Just call an Undertaker.
Maybe we'll have to go to Fishkill for ours from now on.
So anyway, all in all, what an experience. But anyway, water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Thumbs up to Hogan, even though I hate Hogan, but thumbs up to Hogan and Piper. Made the night, and okay. Federations. How are we doing
Federations.
this? Explain how we're doing it.
Federations.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick our favorite federation, be it the WWE, ECW, WCW, or one of the other federations that Vince McMahon eventually picked up. Your choice. I don't care.